Let's say somebody wants to ask for a raise.
Mm-hmm.
And the first day they walk up towards their boss's office and they take a right-hand turn and go to the bathroom because they're like, I couldn't do it. And they might say, I felt like an imposter. I lost my confidence. Underneath that is, I would say, well, what does that actually feel like to you? And then they would say something like, oh, like a pit in my stomach, or tension in my chest, or a clawing in my throat. That's actually why they didn't follow through with the conversation, is because of that sensory experience.
Yes.
Right? And we label those sensory experiences things like imposter syndrome or fear of failure. I don't know. We put all kinds of names on them. But at the root of them all are sensations. If you can change their sensory experience, then they will automatically have a different action that they'll take. So you can have two people walking towards that door and to ask for a raise. And one person with a certain sensory experience will take the right-hand turn and go to the water cooler. And the other person with a different sensory experience will walk right through that door.
Yeah.
What we know is that you can never totally block out the sensory experience that you're having. It's always going to find expression. So for that person, they may walk in to ask for the raise, but they'll ask for it like, would you mind if I have, like, I really would really like some more money, but it's okay if you don't give it to me. It's fine. I don't really need it that bad. Never mind. Have a great day. Sort of thing. And they behave in such a way to try to override those sensations. Their sensory experience and their motor expression are not in alignment. That will always bleed through, because when we're talking with anybody, our subconscious mind is communicating with the other person's subconscious mind more so than our conscious minds are communicating, right? Our subconscious mind processes about 20 million bits of information every second, and your conscious mind processes 40, not 40 million, 40 bits, period, of information every second. So when you're in conversation with someone, your subconscious is reading their subconscious. And when we get that it doesn't feel right, then we basically say no to that, because it doesn't feel in alignment. So what we do with people is say, if you can actually align your sensory state to be in alignment with the motor expression you actually want to put forth, then you're in integrity. That's what true integrity is. When your sensations, your thoughts, your words, and your actions are all on the same page, they're all aligned. If you walk into a room and ask for something in an aligned state, it's almost impossible not to get it.
Wow. Say that again. If you are in an aligned state and you walk into the room and ask for something, it's almost impossible to not get it.
Exactly. Yeah.